YouTube, y'all, we come with the 7 deadly sins as a rapper. Listen, bro, I feel like low-key, bro, like back in the day, it was very hard to be a rapper. Like, nigga, if you wasn't a street rapper or like if you wasn't in the streets or talk about the streets or just like really standing on business, my nigga, like it was hard to fit in like a category. Like that's why like stories like Drake or Kanye are so crazy to me, and I respect those, especially J. Cole. Shout out to J. Cole, that nigga's doing his thing. But like I feel like nowadays, which hold on, I'm gonna get to the streets, but I feel like nowadays I just feel like it's more acceptable to not be in the streets. Like you got all types of music, you got niggas rapping about like everything besides the streets, and you gotta respect it. But like in the streets, say you taking the street route, bro. Like now you gotta be a literal crash dummy. Like it's all about your image now, because now you got social media. You gotta look the part, my nigga. You gotta have, and like your resume gotta look crazy. You gotta been to jail like this many times. You gotta have this many amount of murders, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like you really gotta be yourself, bro. Cause regardless, bro, say you is in the streets, bro, and you did what you got, and you did what you did, nigga. You gon' like people gonna expect you to keep crashing out, and then you gonna end up in jail, end your career, bro. It just don't make sense, bro. So at the end of the day, bro, the moral of the story of today is just be yourself, bro. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Welcome new people, new subscribers.
7 rappers who together perfectly represent the 7 deadly sins. Okay. And I'll be covering them all, starting with the sin of lust.
Damn, they got
lust
a feature
is
first.
Described as an inordinate craving for the pleasures of the body.
Oh, also let me know which one of y'all sins y'all currently struggle with. I ain't gonna lie, bro. My main struggle right now is lust. Like not in a sense of like for women or like bullshit, but it's more for like the hub and shit, bro. I gotta stop that shit, bro. I talked to God about that shit. I said today my last day, bro. I gotta do better.
A rapper who embodies lust to the fullest extent is none other than Future. Future is a rapper who's been in the game for over a decade and has become infamous for his toxic nature when it comes to women.
She belongs to the streets.
The music streaming service Tidal calls him the king of toxic and state that his music ranges from lyrics about infidelity to sexual prowess and pleading to exes that have moved on.
Damn.
Speaking of his exes, Future actually had children with a lot of them, having 8 kids in total.
Damn, you got that many kids?
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5,
damn,
not 6, not 7, but 8 different babies.
Damn, that boy's getting around.
A marriage he was involved in is that of NBA legend Scottie Pippen, as Future had a brief relationship with his wife Larsa while they were at a rough point in their marriage. Some speculate that it was the reason for their eventual divorce.
Damn.
Another situation Future is infamous for is when he had an Instagram model fly out to him, then ghosted her after she didn't want to get intimate. He had told her that he wanted to see her and that he'd pay her back 1,000% of the flight cost when they met up. But after she arrived at the hotel, he told her to wait for him with lingerie on. The woman refused, and then asked if she'd still be seeing him at all, to which Future responded with, "I'm good, love. Enjoy." All the Future's...
Wait, he made a song about... This nigga right This nigga right here. Wait. So I'm assuming the way that people found out is because like she didn't leak the info. Now that's crazy. Hey, bro, but listen. The nigga Future, like let's be honest. If you're linking with the Future, my nigga, what do you expect? But bro, let's not, you acting like you go to a horse racing event and then you be surprised when a horse win. Nigga, it's the horse.
Lustful infamy led to a trend being created.
Ugh, that's how BBL. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call it out, but that shit just nasty.
All the Future's lustful infamy led to a trend being created.
It might not be BBL. I don't know.
Face over a toxic quote about women. Future's actually embraced this trend, showing off some of the quotes himself during a show.
She got all her to do is try to be the solution. Stand up.
It looks like Future has.
I gotta go to a future concert, bro.
Lustful ways anytime in the near future. Someone who doesn't have a future because they were killed is the rapper.
Damn! Whoa! What the fuck? Did y'all just hear this nigga? Whoa! This nigga said someone who doesn't have a future because they were killed. Nigga, what? What the
who plans on changing his lustful ways anytime in the near future. Someone who doesn't have a future because they were killed is the
Yo.
rapper I chose to represent the sin of wrath. Wrath is defined as uncontrolled feeling.
No, nigga, you not finna just slide past that like you didn't just do that. Nigga, what the? You do not fuck with King Von. Nigga, damn. Okay, let's lock in.
Feelings of anger, rage, and even hatred. A perfect match for this description is the rapper King Von. King Von was a rapper from Chicago, Illinois, who's largely considered one of the most influential figures in the drill genre. He was known for his skillful lyricism and storytelling, as well as the aggressive style he delivered it with. He frequently rapped bars involving heinous crimes such as murder, but it was his involvement in crimes away from music that really show off the full capacity of his rap. Von first started getting involved in local gang politics when he was only in 4th grade and was bringing guns to school by the age of 13. His first run-in with the law came at age 16 when he was charged with armed robbery in 2011, apparently robbing someone for their car at gunpoint. He was arrested again in November of 2012 for shooting at members of the Gangster Disciples, a rival of Von's Black Disciples gang. On April 29th, 2014, Von was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and 2 counts of aggravated assault, but was released the next day due to inconsistencies in the witness statements. Just 3 months later, Von was charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder in connection with a shooting that killed 1 and injured 2 others. He was acquitted of the charges over 3 years later and was released on December 6, 2017. Later, in June of 2019, Von and fellow O-Block rapper Lil Durk were arrested in connection with a shooting in Atlanta. Prosecutors claim that the 2 rappers robbed and shot a man outside a popular drive-in on February 5th, 2019. After weeks in jail, Durk was released on a $250,000 bond, and Von was released on a $300,000 bond. The crimes I've covered so far are just the ones Von was charged for, as after his passing, he was accused of ones even more heinous. In April 2023, the YouTuber Trap Lord Ross uploaded a 4-hour-long documentary about King Von.
Man, shout out to this nigga Trap Lord Ross. This nigga be dropping gems. That nigga be going crazy. But bro, I feel like the weird case about King Von, bro. Like when I watched this, I think I watched this whole thing. When I watched this video, it seems like cause number one, I wanna make this very clear. One, we don't really know. We don't really know if all this in this documentary is true. We like, nigga, to be honest, only God knows. We wasn't there. But I'm just saying, like, based off the documentary, and cause I know he did extensive amount of research, but it's just like, cause usually what I would say, bro, people usually do what they have to do to survive. This nigga King Von was waking up early morning, 4 or 5 in the morning, trying to spin the block on niggas. Nigga, this nigga didn't have to do that. That nigga was on timing. So I ain't gonna lie, this is a perfect description for this nigga. No cap.
Calling him rap's first serial killer.
Dang.
The video was filled with evidence linking Von to the murders of at least 10 people, including the murders of P5, Modell, Malcolm Stuckey, and Gakira K.I. Barnes. Chicago authorities actually concluded in 2021 that Von was indeed responsible for the murder of Gakira Barnes. In addition to the 10 murders he was alleged to be the perpetrator of, he was also documented as the mandator to several other gang-related murders. According to the YouTube documentary, Von's primary motive to commit murder was initially a result of gang disputes, but was later being done simply for thrill. All the rap Von had expelled seemed to have gone full circle, as his own life was taken in similar fashion to how he allegedly took lives, via a shooting. King Von was buried on November 14th, 2020 in his home city of Chicago. Another rapper that's from Chicago is the one I selected for the sin of pride. The definition of pride is believing that one is essentially better than others, failing to acknowledge the accomplishments of others, and excessive admiration of the personal self. No rapper fits this description better than that of Kanye West. Kanye is one of the most accomplished artists of all time, and he's notorious for praising himself to the public.
Hold on, bro. You gotta read these hoes, bro. Kanye, bro. Y'all, okay, listen. Before I speak on Kanye, bro, Kanye is like, he's Kanye. So, like, whatever he said, bro, me personally, I don't, matter of fact, I don't even try to pay the nigga no attention. Like, but he's a genius, low key, deep down. But, like, I'm just talking about all that he's done. I'm not talking about everything he just said, nigga. Let's put him past that. I'm talking about his art, like his his collaboration with Gap, his clothing, not his clothing brand, his shoe brand, and all his just music. It just fucking transcends time. Okay, you may be talented, but you're not Kanye. I need a room full of mirrors so I can be surrounded by winners. Low key though, listen. These are crazy captions. I ain't gonna lie. Like if you get a photographer, my nigga, and you do this, well, it would be crazy. Have you ever thought you were in love with someone but then realized you were just staring in the mirror? I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. This is crazy. I opened the debate, the second verse of Two Slaves in the best rap verse of all time, meaning of all time in the history of. Okay. I feel so bad for my exes, like, imagine losing me.
Causing many to label him as a narcissist with a massive
This nigga's
ego.
different.
My greatest pain in life is I will never be able to see me perform.
He's called himself the greatest artist
You
of all
gotta love
time on multiple occasions, like when he referred to himself as
The greatest artist that God has ever created.
On the topic of God, he has labeled himself as a god multiple times.
I remember seeing like the image of this, but like, nigga, what the?
And even has an entire song doing so titled I Am a God.
I am a God. Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was.
I'm a God.
A God. I just told you. That's who I think I am.
Ye also has an entire song about himself titled I Love Kanye. Oh, and the
Slap.
album that the song is on,
Slap.
Ye called it the best album of all time. On another song from the same album titled Famous, Kanye
Fire.
takes credit for Taylor Swift's rise to fame,
Fire.
citing his 2009 interruption of her VMA speech as the catalyst for her fame. Kanye had a very similar onstage incident in 2006 after losing out on an EMA award.
This video costs $1 million, fam. If I don't win, the award show loses credibility. I appreciate it, man. It's nothing against you. I've never seen your video. It's nothing against you. But hell no, man.
Ye also has a reputation for constantly delaying
That nigga
music
said,
and being late
hell
to
no.
events.
I
And
never seen
continued
your
lateness
video.
is actually a showing of pride, as it tells those who must wait that their schedules are not a priority.
You should be honored by my ladies that I would even show up to this spaceship.
Okay, let's speak about Kanye. Okay, listen, I feel like Kanye is one of those niggas. Instead of taking his blessings as a blessing, he thinks that he create. And I see a lot of people do that. Like, nigga, I worked this, I did this, I made this, and yes, you did. But like, bro, once you do anything in life, bro, like, it's in God's hands, bro. Like, literally, you can make the best album of all time, bro. If like God don't, if that's not in the plan, bro, and you speaking and doing bullshit, bro, it's not gonna get to the masses, bro. Like, at the end of the day, bro, whatever you do, like, say I create the best tasting water bottle in the world, bro. Like, bro, it's not gonna be the best water bottle if it don't get to everybody, bro. Like, if I'm the only nigga that drank it and I think it's the best and nobody else thinks it's like, it doesn't really matter. But in Kanye's case, a lot of people think Kanye is like the best rapper of all time because he has changed the rap game to so many different lanes, and he literally made his own lane. And bro, the crazy thing to me about Kanye is the documentary, bro. It's so beyond comprehension and so narcissistic, but so smart and so respectable that it's like, cause who else would think to, you know what, bro, I'm gonna blow up, like, nigga, it's gonna happen, and to record the whole process while he's doing it, and then to end up actually doing it and to become one of the best, if not the best of all time, is insane, bro. It's literally insane. Like, who would think, as they like still struggling to eat, still struggling, still in poverty, still trying to make it. Turn the camera on. We go like before YouTube, before all that. Record, bro. Record. Don't miss a moment, cause this gonna be something. You like as much as people dislike Kanye, nigga, that's so respectable to me. That's so beyond crazy. It's so beyond, like, I don't know. Like, his confidence is so. Like, I strive to have his confidence, but not his, like, sense of pride. Because at the end of the day, no matter how big I get or how much I get, I always want to believe and know that God gave it to me. But like Kanye's different, bro. Y'all ain't seen that that documentary. Y'all need to go see that for sure.
Despite Kanye's pride causing him to be labeled as a controversial figure to the masses, he's still one of the biggest artists on the planet with a cult-like fan base that's still constantly growing to this day. Something else that's constantly growing is the discography of the rapper I have representing the sin, gluttony. Gluttony is characterized by limitless appetite and overindulgence to the point where one is no longer consuming just to live, but rather living to consume. A rapper who expresses gluttony by constantly consuming beats and releasing music is NBA Youngboy. Youngboy is a Louisiana rapper who's infamous for the absurd amount of music he puts out. He started writing and making music at the young age of 4.
Listen, and one thing before he gets to this by Youngboy, I think this is how I look at Youngboy. His like NBA, if you don't know, it stands for never broke again, bro. I feel like, bro, Youngboy has been through so much since he since he was born to like he was 16 years old when he got rich, right? So, like, I think the reason why he dropped so much, bro, like he can't like he's so psychologically trying to not go back there to being broke. Like, niggas in the name never broke again. Like, that's such a big staple. Like to never be broke again. Like, I love that. No cap. I love NBA. That shit's so hard. Never broke again. Cause like I would never thought no shit like that. But it's just like I think that's why he goes so hard, and like that's also like how he gets his feelings out. Because like if y'all ever watch his interviews, like one thing I love to do, I love to study like rappers. I love to study like just anybody, to be honest. Like anybody that I like, especially his work ethic. I love NBA Youngboy work ethic. Like, and sometimes like his music don't always hit for me personally, but for somebody else it might hit. Like what we always do, I realize we like to go with with how we feel in that time. Sometimes y'all like you might not rock with a album, a playlist, an EP, or whatever you want to call it. Like you might not rock with it in that moment, but like you might go through something in life and go back to to music, and it might resonate with you like I had never had. So maybe right now you don't have enough to relate to that album. So I don't like to try to criticize albums. I just love to be in the moment and just try to understand the art. But I see what he's saying though. Let's get to it.
14, eventually dropping his first mixtape in April of 2015. Since then, in just an 8-year span, Youngboy has released a mind-boggling 26 mixtapes, 102 singles, 6 studio albums, 3 compilation albums, and 3 EPs. This caused many to label his music as quantity over quality, as most other artists who make thousands of songs, like Juice WRLD for example, choose only to release a select few which they consider to be their best, rather than just putting out as much as they can. When asked why he releases so much music, Youngboy said, "It's a disease. Literally, I cannot help myself. I tell myself sometimes I'm not gonna drop until months from now, but it's addictive. I wish I knew when I was younger how unhealthy this was for me. The music is therapy, but I can't stop it when I want." In 2022, Youngboy challenged himself to release 10 mixtapes that year, but after 101 songs, including 7 mixtapes, he made a comment saying that he ran out of rhymes and asked for help. He ironically released another project just 10 days after making this comment. While Youngboy's been scrutinized for his addiction to releasing music, it's also helped him become one of the most accomplished rappers in the game. He's constantly at the top of not just rap, but all genre, most streamed lists every year. He became the youngest artist to receive 100 RIA Gold or Platinum certifications at 22 years old, and became the youngest artist to chart 100 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 at 23 years old. The next rapper on my list has the exact opposite work ethic of Youngboy, and that's why the sin they're representing is sloth. Sloth is described as a reluctance to work or make an effort, also known as laziness. A rapper whose career quickly went downhill as a direct result of their sloth is Lil Xan. Lil Xan is a rapper from Redlands, California, who started making music in 2016 to buy a new camera after his had been stolen. Before even starting music, he already had a reputation for being lazy, skipping and failing all of his classes before dropping out freshman year.
I got an F in PE, and they're like, "How the f you fail PE?" And I was like, "That shit easy, bro. I'm a lazy son of a bitch." So I failed every class up until I dropped out freshman year.
He wasn't a well-known artist until the release of the music video to his song
That
Portrayed
shit
on the
was
Lyrical
tough. I
Lemonade
remember that.
channel in 2017 that completely skyrocketed his career. The video quickly amassed hundreds of millions of views, and it seemed like he was bound for a successful career, but it turned out that he was too lazy to capitalize off of his newfound success. He failed to show up to numerous meetings with other big rappers, giving him an opportunity that could have greatly boosted his career.
What?
He kept missing the meetings.
When he released his debut album in 2018, it was met with overwhelmingly negative
I never
reviews,
listened to it.
as it was
Sad.
pretty obvious that he put little effort into the project.
I remember when Lil Xan's album came out, right? And I remember having a conversation with Stat and being like, what do you think of the album? Because it was pretty obvious that the album was bad and that he didn't put any effort into it. Xan put in like no work for the album.
And bro, and that's one thing that I hate, bro. Like if you got something so like if you're gifted at something, my nigga, go hard at it. Like I said, like I don't understand. Like is there like a healthy balance, my nigga? Like oh well, I think Rod Wave to me is one of the best examples I've seen where he is like the perfect balance, and he might just make it look like that on the outside. Like maybe behind the scenes it might be completely different. But like he doesn't drop music all the time. He's not lazy. The nigga's always traveling. To me he like nigga's is he do we consider Rod Wave like a rapper? Like I don't know, I consider the nigga as an artist, but I just think bro is so different, so tough. He's staying in his own lane. He's not trying to be the hardest street nigga to ever exist. The nigga just be himself, bro, and that's why a lot of people rock with him. He speak his pain. He speak like bro. Like people think Rod Wave is just like sad music. Nah, bro, that nigga got so many motivation. Like to me, bro, I love the nigga motivational songs. Sometimes nigga I listen to sad shit even when like you don't gotta be sad to listen to sad music. But I don't recommend listening to sad music because like nigga you just gonna get more sad. But let's get back to it, bro.
If it was up to Stat, Xan would have been sitting in the studio recording every night, and instead he was just doing drugs and having random ass girls come over every night.
In 2019, he was set to join Nicki Minaj and Juice WRLD on their month-long tour, but ended up only performing for one single show.
I remember that he was supposed to be on the whole tour, and then he was only on it for like a week because he was tweaking out. They could never get Xan to do the shit that he actually had to do for his career.
Damn.
For a time, Lil Xan expressed his desire to quit rapping and just become a public figure.
So that's why I'm not doing music. Like after I finished my contract with Columbia, I didn't sign up. Like I didn't know what I was signing up for. I'm more of a celebrity than a rapper at this point. So that's why.
What does that even mean?
After all these years since 2018, he still hasn't released a second album, constantly giving contradictory statements about a release. He initially planned on releasing an album titled Be Safe in 2019, but the album entered production limbo and was eventually scrapped. In November 2019, he announced his next album would be titled When September Ends, and even showed off an album cover for it, but this also never saw a release. In January 2020, Xan announced that his album was finished, and that it would be called Sorry I Didn't Quit. He once again revealed the album's cover and also its track list, but like usual, he didn't follow through, and the album never released. It took him almost 4 years since 2018 just to release another project, which was a measly 5-song collab EP. Due to his own actions, Lil Xan's career in the spotlight had almost no longevity, which is something that cannot at all be said about the rapper I selected for the sin of envy. Envy is defined as jealousy over the blessings and achievements of others.
Jealousy over the blessings and achievements of others. I don't understand how niggas have envy for like niggas, bro. Like anytime I see anybody of any color, any like race, bro, anything, nationality, any religion, bro, nigga, I am beyond like taken back because especially hear their story and hear where they come from and all they had to overcome. I don't understand how niggas could hate. Like, bro, if you a hating ass nigga, bro, why? Like, why? I don't understand. Like for real. I genuinely want you to go down to the comments and be like, well, this happened. Like for real. Like I don't care if you just but I really want to know because I don't understand it. And I feel like to gain understanding of enviness, it will have to come from a person who's envious. So I genuinely want to know if
a rapper that has been seen expressing these envious attributes on numerous occasions is Nicki Minaj.
What?
Nicki is widely considered to be one of the greatest rappers of all time. She was the top-selling female rapper of the 2010s. Her massive success.
Wait, Lauryn Hill's on there?
did not come without a fair share of controversy, as she's been the perpetrator of multiple feuds with other artists stemming from jealousy. Funnily enough, Nicki's journey in rap actually all began from jealousy, as her whole reason for writing her first raps was because her neighbor was a rapper and she wanted to show that she was better.
I was like 11 and I wanted to show the girl next door because she was like a good rapper and she thought she was so much better than me. So when she left, I went home and I wrote this little rap so I can like show her, and then I rang her bell and I started saying my rap and she just stood there like.
Nicki's most infamous example of envy came when rapper Cardi B stepped onto the scene. Many believe that Nicki saw Cardi as a threat to her spot as the top female rapper and was jealous of the attention she was getting. According to Cardi and the evidence that backs her up, Nicki sneak dissed her, lied about her, and even threatened other artists to not work with her, all in hopes to crush her success. In 2018, when Travis Scott's Astroworld album was #1 in its second week over her new album in its first week, Nicki was furious and instantly went to calling Travis names and discrediting his placement at #1.
Whole nigga of the week, of course, is Travis Scott. But what we not gonna do is have this auto-tune man coming up here selling sweaters and telling y'all he sold 500,000 albums, because he didn't.
She simply could not accept the fact that his album was charted over hers. Earlier in 2023, Nicki got into a back and forth Twitter feud with City Girls rapper Young Miami over her using the wording "got into some things," which is something Nicki frequently says on her radio show. Young Miami said she definitely didn't get that slang from her, and she reportedly thinks the real reason Nicki called her out is because she was jealous of Young Miami's Carisha Please show, because her Queen radio show wasn't getting the same level of buzz on social media. Someone else who's been getting buzz on social media for their portrayal as a scammer is the rapper I picked to represent the sin, greed. Greed is described as a selfish and excessive desire to acquire something, usually pertaining to material wealth. A rapper whose whole identity is built off of the ideas of greed is Punchmade Dev. Dev initially became known in 2015 for being a YouTuber who would play NBA 2K. Even as a YouTuber, Dev was already showing his scamming ways, making fake videos about other top 2K creators for views.
You heard pretty much right? He's the biggest one of everybody. So what I did was I was trying to finesse. I made a fake video on him, and I posted it and said I beat him. He made a video, this nigga's about damn near crying. He's like, this is not me in the video. He did not play me. This is a clone, this is a fake.
It's a clone.
He said he about to cry.
It was fake. I just did it for the views.
He decided to make a switch to music in 2017 after being unsatisfied with NBA 2K's latest game and wanting a more lucrative career.
At first I did YouTube videos.
I ain't gonna lie though, you gotta respect that nigga hustle. I ain't gonna cap. To see like, you know what, bro? Fuck this 2K shit. Let me switch to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. To have like to be talented in one YouTube and then to be talented in music and then like just to be able to transition is crazy. I respect.
I see YouTube like I ain't see it making me like $1 million. I want to be a millionaire, so I was like, I gotta do something different. And then also 2K18 came out, and that game was just ass. And I was like, I'm not doing it anymore. So I switched over to music.
He started by making typical rap music, but a couple years later, on November 19th, 2019, he uploaded his first song in the genre known as scam rap. Scam rap is a hip-hop subgenre characterized by lyrics that focus on various forms of fraudulent activities. All of Dev's songs from this point on were of the scam rap genre, including some full tutorials on how to pull off certain scams.
Listen up, I'm finna show y'all how to hit a bank. Just pay attention, it's a quick way to juke in any state.
He changed his rap name to Punchmade Dev in 2021, with the term punch referring to stolen credit card numbers. He claims to really be scamming people as well, not just in his music, and he's shown himself doing it too.
So as far as scamming goes, are you...
Okay. Before the video end, I want to speak on this nigga. So like, do y'all believe in karma? Like, and if y'all do, let me know down in the comments. I'm just saying, bro. You doing all this, like, do you not think like the shit gonna come back on you in some capacities to be scamming people? Like, unless he's scamming like a specific type. But if he just scamming any and everybody, I don't really understand. Like, people are hard-earned money. Especially, like, if you scam, like, the average 9-to-5 worker that's going to work, clocking in every day, that is beyond crazy. That is beyond crazy. Like, bro, especially, like, if you already eating, my nigga, like, I feel like you already at a level where you don't even have to scam. Like, nigga, you're good, nigga. You have big-ass chains. But, like, just because, like, somebody got the image of, like, oh, I'm eating right now, I'm good right now, like, I got money, don't mean they got money. But I'm just going off what you got on right now. Nigga, you're good. Why do you, like, you don't need the biggest house? Like, I don't understand being materialistic, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, Like, what's that song by J. Cole, bro? There's always gonna be a nicer car that somebody has than you. There's always gonna be a bigger house somebody got better. There's probably something, bro. Like, Drake is probably one of the biggest artists of all time, bro. Bro, somebody got a bigger house than Drake, bro. Let's just, like, bro, I understand the being materialistic, because at the end of the day, bro, when we die, it can't go with us, bro. It can't. Like, be for real. Like, that's why I come every day in this motherfucker. Black tea, black durag, maybe a bonnet, bro. It's just like, nigga, I drink great value water, bro. I don't give a fuck trying to look cool, bro. And when I get put on, when I get money, bro, it's still, like, I might upgrade the water a little bit, but nigga, it ain't finna be nothing crazy. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, everything I got, like, and maybe this comes from a broke nigga perspective. Like, I'm grateful for what I have, nigga. Like I wouldn't change anything that I have. And whenever, like, God decides to bless me with more, I'm gonna be grateful for what I have then. Like, I just don't understand trying to scam and get over on people that have less than you. Like, cause by now the people that you scamming have less than you. Let's be fair.
You feel like your NBA level is a scammer?
Oh, I'm like LeBron of the scammer and Michael Jordan combined.
See, I got their balance right there, 430K. I'm about to wire that to this account that I get my hands on.
What?
Free 10.
What?
Let me sniff. All right, so now I got the numbers plugged in. I'm about to run this through. So now I just wrote somebody else's info right here. A big wave right now is Cash App. This one's going crazy. 255.8.
So 55,000.
Maybe that simple.
And how did you do that?
Gotta pay for the size, man.
Dev sells a course on Telegram claiming to teach others how to scam like himself. He's reportedly been arrested.
Why would y'all pay a scammer to teach you? Nigga, y'all are paying. That don't even make sense. Like, why would I buy a course from a scam? That don't even make sense, nigga. You finna get scammed.
For scamming, but continues to do so regardless.
Wow.
Some people think that what he's saying and doing is all fake and just to promote his
Maybe.
course. And even if that is true, that in itself would still be considered
Okay, that's the end of the video. Man, this is a W-ass video, man. If y'all enjoy my commentary, y'all enjoy what I had to say, y'all enjoy, like, the different topics and the different perspectives I brought, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I want to tell y'all, chase your dreams, bro. You got one life, bro. Chase your dreams. No matter, like, and listen. Y'all gonna be like, listen. You do anything you put your mind to, bro. Just put in daily work, bro. Make sure that, like, you crossing out your, is it crossing out your X's and O's, bro? Just do that, bro, and you gonna, and eventually you put it in daily work, you gonna get to where you want to. Love y'all. Stay safe. I'll see y'all next video. We out. Blah.